Alrighty. Um, Welcome everyone. Thanks for joining another Wednesday Waffle. We are gonna do something. I guess we get maybe just a more eventful Wednesday Waffle this week. More things to talk about, even though I saw you this past weekend. Um, I'm only gonna fill you in from Sunday because I guess I'll start with Marietta. So Marietta played Marietta, scrimmage Marietta. Um, Friday, big all day event. Well, I got to throw the 17th and 18th innings, which was fun. Glad I got to throw in the game. And guys that didn't throw had to throw Saturday morning at practice. After practice, um, got ready, drove home. So it was good seeing all you, good playing games. Glad we were able to do that. Glad we were able to get breakfast and see Grandma and definitely see Ala with that all going on this weekend, which kind of surprised us, but still good to be able to do that. Sunday night was the Super Bowl. I watched 0 minutes, 0 plays of the Super Bowl, which I was happy that I didn't watch it because it was blowout and wouldn't have taken much away from it anyways. Instead, Cammy and I watched Pride and Prejudice, which she's been wanting me to watch for a while, so finally sat down and watched that. It was so whatever, which I'm sure Mom and Emily are laughing at me because it's not a guy's movie at all, complete romance, and but whatever. Uh Moving on, baseball. Tonight we have a team dinner. We were supposed to have it night before the season started, but the games for this weekend and for tomorrow and Friday got canceled. We're going to try to reschedule them for later in the year, so I don't know when that's going to happen. But so that might take place on some midweeks or another weekend. I don't really know, but we're still going to try to get those games in. I started Eat the Frog or Eat That Frog, which was a book that Matthew read for cross country or was supposed to read. Who knows if he actually read it? Just only a couple pages in, which at this point is about 20% of the book. But wanted to share some quick thoughts. Two quick little snippets. The first rule of frog eating is this: if you have to eat two frogs, eat the ugliest one first. And the second rule of frog eating is this: if you have to eat a live frog at all, it doesn't pay to sit and look at it for very long. The idea of the book is to get the hardest thing you have to do in a day, just get it out of the way as quickly as you can, um, rather than kind of toying around and doing something that is a little easier or you want to do more rather than doing that, kind of just jumping ahead, getting on it while you're still fresh from sleeping. Get up and take care of the hardest thing of the day, and it'll help you feel better and more accomplished the rest of the day. But you'll probably get another update from that next week. Hope to finish it by then. Interview. I had an interview today for MedPro Group, which is a medical malpractice insurance company based out of Fort Wayne. It is where Cole Brogan works. So I had 30-minute interview today, and I'll have another hour and a half interview next Tuesday, with 30 minutes of that being a presentation of a project that I've done in Excel, Python, or R. So I'll probably do Excel. So that'll be interesting. Hopefully that all goes well. Yesterday was the beginning of my exam studying for my next exam, which is MAS 1, which is the third exam in the track. Uh, Started off with I'll be doing about 45 minutes to an hour of studying every day, 45 minutes of content with some time to stop and do problems and um, So start working on that, planning to take that exam in August. So for the next 6 months, I'll be studying pretty much daily, trying to prepare for that. Um, as some of you may know, Mom and Dad, I was having some car trouble yesterday. The plastic key fob that I have that's attached to the actual key that you put in the ignition to start the car. It snapped off yesterday, and I was trying to just put the key part into the ignition to start it. Wouldn't work. Didn't know if it's a battery problem. Wasn't really sure what it was. Turns out that you need the key fob to actually start the car, which I guess props to Lexus for thinking about that in 2004 to prevent carjackings, but cost me a couple hours last night. Got the car towed back to the house, and then really just spent a little more time thinking about it, and uh, was able to figure it out. And I did end up having to jump the car because I tried to start it so many times, but it works, so that's great. Very nice to have a car, and you don't realize how nice it is until you lose the ability to drive. Valentine's Day is this Friday, so see Kami this weekend. Kind of just with all the schedule changes with baseball, wasn't really sure what we were gonna do, but it's worked out. So we're gonna have a nice dinner, make some steaks at home. I made some chocolates from the molds that Mom gave me. So I did some chocolate covered almonds and cashews, and then uh, did some chocolate covered coconut rollers and chocolate covered almond butter and dates. So see how that go, how those go. Also making a vegan ice cream for dessert for the dinner with coconut heavy cream and a coconut sweetened condensed milk. So who knows how that's going to go, but hopefully all goes well. Appreciate you listening and can't wait to hear from the rest of you. Love y'all. Talk to you soon.